Okay. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Module 3 of the Fostering Family Leaders Program. Thank you all for joining us this evening. So now I'm going to share my screen. Okay. I want to say welcome. My name is Pam Braxton again. I'm the Community Outreach Coordinator, and I do marketing for Odyssey Family Counseling Center, and I'm a licensed clinical social worker and one of your facilitators. So welcome. So today's quote is from Pablo Picasso, and it says, "Our goals can only be reached through a vehicle of a plan in which we must fervently believe, and upon which we must vigorously act. There is no other route to success." So because we're going to be talking about setting goals today, Picasso's quote is encouraging us to set clear goals, to develop a well-structured plan, to firmly believe in the plan's efficacy and actively work toward those goals. So it kind of talks about the idea that success is not a random occurrence, but it's intentional, it's focused, and efforts are guided by a well-conceived plan. So the quote reflects the importance of both mental commitment and active implementation in success. So that's what we're going to talk about today: goal setting, SMART goals. Okay, so the rest of the team is going to introduce themselves. Who would like to introduce themselves? The team.
Hello, I'm Gabrielle. I'm one of the co-facilitators. I am also a clinician at Odyssey Family Counseling Center.
Hello, everyone. Good evening. I'm Pam Ross, and I'm with United Way, and I'm one of the coaches for the session with the wonderful Pam and Gabriella.
Hey everyone, I'm Tawny Weatherspoon. I am a coach for United Way and so happy to be here with Odyssey, and I will be on camera in just a moment.
Okay, thank you. All right. So as always, if you miss a session, a couple of people have emailed me and said that they were going to have to miss today. So I will send them this recorded session. Please review the video. If you have to miss the session and complete the feedback survey form that I always send out in an email. So make sure if you have to miss a session, just send me an email, or if you missed the session and didn't tell me before, just send me an email and I will send you the video. And as always, we ask that you turn your camera on so we can see you. But since we're recording, and if you don't feel comfortable, that's fine. We ask that you participate in the chat, or you can come off mute. You can use the emoji images at the bottom of the screen to promote engagement and acknowledgement, the thumbs up, the hearts. I think you guys are pretty good with that. So this is the agenda for today. So we're going to debrief the vision board homework assignment. Thank you for all you all that has sent in your vision board assignments. We're going to talk about leadership and affirming within yourself. We're going to work on understanding your personal vision using the SWOT analysis and the SMART goals. We're going to ask you to complete our required documentation for the FFL, which will be the feedback survey number 3. And we're going to refine personal vision using the SWOT and SMART goal framework. So that's what we're going to do today. Again, the overview, we are at session 3, SMART goals, get SMART goal setting. All right. So Gabrielle's going to talk about those community agreements.
So community agreements are rules and guidelines that we will follow as we go forth through these classes. First thing I want to do, I want to ask, are there any community agreements that anybody wants to suggest or out there? Even if you suggested last week, that's fine. Or remember somebody said it last week, that's fine. I want us to kind of be comfortable and familiar with them. So just throw out some community guidelines that you feel like are relevant and that you feel like that will make you more comfortable to share more. Emphasis on the word share, guys. You can just take your turn your mic on and just throw it out there. Okay, well, I'll share one that I think that's a good one. Is when other people are speaking, make sure you have your mic off. I think that's a community agreement to have. Speak to others with respect. I think that's a good community agreement to have. Anybody want to add any community agreements? Quiet today. So we're gonna list some community agreements that we do have already. If there are any community agreements that you think about later on, just put them in the chat. Keeping things confidential. Make sure you guys ask questions. Emphasis on ask questions. Put yourself on mute when you're not speaking. I just said that. Use a visual emoji to raise your hand. If everybody's giving an opinion at one time, it's best to use the emoji so we can get to you. If somebody else is talking, we know who wants to talk next. Take space and make space. Give shy people a chance to talk. If you're shy, or don't want to talk, put yourself out there to kind of ask a question or give some input. This is very collaborative. The point of it is to be collaborative. Come with the open mind to learn. I make sure I come every time with my pen and my pad to write things down. Judgment-free zone. Sometimes people feel shy about talking because they think they're going to be judged. That's not what we have here. Being flexible and ready to compromise. Excuse me. So, and be respectful, tell the truth, and be empathetic. Being empathetic is something that we added from last week, and telling the truth is something that we added from last week. So this is your group. These are your community agreements. So the whole point is for you to give out suggestions so we can add them to the people who are in the group, who are benefiting the most. So that's all I got on the community guidelines, guys.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Gabrielle. Okay, so before we get started, I just want to ask you all, and please either come off mute or put it in chat. Your homework was to do a vision board. I want you to think about the 5 protective factors, because this whole curriculum is based on these 5 protective factors. What protective factors do you think about as you were doing your vision board? What protective factors, which of the 5 were you thinking about when you did your vision board exercise for homework? You can put it in chat or you can come off mute. Sonetta says resilience. Oh, Ashley said resilience. Nikki says social and emotional competence of children. And Danielle says resilience. So one of you that said resilience, can you come off mute and just tell us a little bit about what you mean by that protective factor that resonated with you as you're doing your vision board?
I'll go.
Thank you.
So when I was doing my vision board, resilience kept coming up because as I was thinking about like the goals and things that I wanted to achieve, um, I also was thinking about like all the things in life that could get in the way of those things. Um, and just having the, determination to like push through, bounce back and get, get the goals done.
Okay, thank you.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. And then Tasha says social connections. Tiny says social connections. Okay, great. Okay, so remember we kind of talked about visioning, the vision boards. Vision is a description of what you always wanted in your life. It can represent personal dreams and goals. It can reflect an individual's aspirations in the path they envision for their life. So these are some of the things that visioning means. And your homework was to do a vision board. So these are just some of the graphs from last time, right? We asked you that you be creative. You can use crafts, magazines, digital, or drawings. I want to share some vision board examples. This was from last week. So we got some new vision boards. And I did not put the name. If one of these is your vision board, can you come off mute or put it in the chat? I think I had 3 vision boards that was sent to me today. Danielle A. Thank you for putting your name on it. This is her vision board. This is really nice. Okay. But Tani is going to lead the exercise for sharing your vision board. So I'm going to let Tani talk about this next exercise. I just want to show you all some of the vision boards that I got.
Okay, so first of all, I want to say kudos for everyone who took the time to do vision boards. I actually love vision boards, and it's a great way to keep your goals and your visions that you have for yourself like up and in front of you in your conscious mind. So when we're talking about having a vision for ourselves, so many times as parents, we get caught up in the and family life, right? We have partners, we got kids, we got school, we got work, and all these different things. And I want to lead you through just a brief exercise I would like for you to do on your own as well. And so what we're going to do is that if in your book we did visioning, okay? And so I don't have my glasses on, you guys, so please forgive me for okay, there we go. Now I can see. All right. So when you when we did our exercises, we did a visioning exercises where we visioned ourselves 10 years from now. And so I want to lead you through a process of what it looks like to vision a future for yourself. And so what we're going to do is I'm going to take you guys on a little journey with me, okay? So I don't know if I mentioned this before. I try to mention this every meeting, but I'm from Los Angeles, the best coast. It's the West Coast, right? So when I go home, I'm from a beach community and I love to go to the beach. So I'm inviting all of you to come to the beach with me right now. And as we go to the beach, I want you to, this is not the kind of beach where you're getting in the water. We're just going to be sitting on the side. And I want you to, if you can turn off your lights, turn them off. Just have a moment of relaxation. Okay. And we're not going to think about kids. We're not going to think about our partner. We're not going to think about bills, all those papers that we got to sign to send back to school. None of it. This is just our moment, just for the next minute or so. Okay. And we are at the beach in San Pedro, California. We're all sitting in really relaxing chairs, and you have your favorite drink with you. It could be anything from apple juice to apple juice with Tito's. That would be my drink. So anyways, we're going to go and we're going to sit there, and I want you to take time right now to close your eyes. Take a deep breath. Just relax. Remember, it's just you. No one else is there. And what we're doing is we're going to think about ourselves, envisioning what my life can be like in 10 years. So if you're relaxed and you have your drink in one hand, your apple juice in one hand, I want you to relax your shoulders. I want you to lay back in your chair, and I want you to let all the tension, any tension and stress you have, just release it to the ocean that's in front of you. And I want you to really stop and think about, where do I envision myself? What do I see for myself? While the breeze is hitting you, while the ocean waves are crashing, and you have nothing else to think about, just all the great things that you wish and dream for yourself. 10 years from now, what does that look like? What does it look like? What does it smell like? What will you be eating? What does it feel like? Who'll be around you? Who will you be connected to? And I'm just going to give you just a couple of minutes just to quietly think about that. And so this is just a brief exercise because we have other things to do today. So I want to bring you back into thought right now. But what I really want to encourage you to do is I want to encourage you, each and every person on this call today, is take time to sit down and dream and vision for yourself. You can take 5 minutes just to do that. 5 minutes. And look, we have two mommies here who took the time to dream for themselves while they were holding babies. I see you, Nikki and Ashley. You guys did it with babies. And so I don't know who else is holding babies, but I want to thank you for doing that. And I really want to encourage you for you to take the time to do that and to think of a whole picture of what that looks and feels and smells like. What does it feel like when you touch it? So with that being said, I want to bring you back and thank you for coming with me to San Pedro, my favorite place on earth. And if you did not complete your visioning exercise for you, and that would be in session 2 of your book, go to your 10-year vision and write down just one of your visions for yourself. And then you're going to break it down to your 3-year, 3-year, 1-year, and 3-month goal. And today we're going to build on that today. So any comments or questions, or anyone want to share what they vision for themselves?
So, Tiny, we were going to do breakout sessions.
Oh, you're going to do breakout sessions. Oh, okay. All right. I'm sorry. Then don't share right now. She got the breakout room. Don't tell me. Okay.
Okay. So, I'm going to put you in breakout rooms. So we're going to do I think it's going to be about 3 people in each group. I think one is going to have 4 people. And then just kind of share what's on your vision board, right? Or your vision, if you didn't get a chance to do your vision board, just so you all can have a chance to kind of connect and communicate and share with each other. Okay. So I'm going to give you about 6 minutes, something like that, for you guys to kind of share. And so we will see you back in about 6 minutes.
Have fun, now, everybody.
Bear with me. We're going to create the breakout rooms.
You mean it doesn't happen instantaneously?
Okay.
While Pam is setting that up, I want to encourage each of you, when you go into the breakout sessions, Pam said you have 6 minutes. Remember to be courteous to your fellow FFL mates and allow everyone the opportunity to speak. And if you really connect with someone, exchange information. You guys can talk later offline if you want to continue to share your vision and your goals for yourself. Make a friend.
Okay.
Are you sending them or do they have to press a button, Pam?
I think oh,
Oh, you're
they're
sending
leaving.
them. Oh, whoa,
I'm
whoa.
sending them.
It's happening. It's happening. Okay. Okay. Ladies, so
I
while
think
they are doing that, do you have any questions for me? Because I'm sorry that I jumped the
We
gun
still
there.
have one more person. We still got Tasha in here.
okay, wait a minute. I'll move her to okay. Wait. Tasha, I think you have to, I don't know why you're not automatically going in there. Everybody else automatically went. I moved her to room 1.
You might just have to go to her name, click on it, and then send her. Oh, Pam went. She done sent herself. Pam, you back? You done sent
I
yourself.
sent myself to the room. Know how to do that. I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea why everybody went to that room except this one person. Tasha, can you hear us?
Yes.
You can? Do you see something that says to join a room? You don't see anything?
No.
No?
Sometimes there's a tab, Tasha, and it says breakout room or join room, and it's at the bottom with all the other icons.
Oh,
There you
okay.
go. Yep.
All right.
Okay. I'm gonna step
Okay.
away from for just a moment, ladies. I'll be right back.
Okay, let me set this timer. Yeah, because I went to some room and they were talking. So I was like, oh, that's good. Okay.
I saw you had left. I said, oh, Pam done sent herself.
I couldn't figure out.
That's okay. I done did that too. I done did it and couldn't get back. So you got back.
Right, I did. Woo! Oh, so Pam, I was telling Gabrielle the week of March the 11th, I think our session is on March 12th. Yeah, the week of March the 11th, I'm going to be taking a class from it's an EMDR class. I don't know if you've ever heard of EMDR. It's a type of therapy. And so it's from 9 to 5:30. So, and I'm about 30 minutes away. So I didn't want to change the day. You think that would be okay? Or if you or Tani could start it because Gabrielle's gonna be out of town. What are your thoughts on that? Or should we just switch the day?
I don't know. I'm kind of gonna be out of town, but I still can work. No. But I can work that evening. You know, I can work that evening if I need to start it or to do it.
I can do it. It's gonna be late. I'll do it. It's just I know from Hiram to Douglasville at 5:30. Am I gonna be here in
that's
30
gonna be,
minutes?
girl. You know how the traffic be out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, the traffic gonna be awful. I probably can start because that's gonna be session 4, right?
Yeah.
And that's gonna be when they're doing their SMART goals and stuff like that. So I don't mind starting. I can start it. I don't know if Tiny, because we will be out of town, but I'm not traveling to the next day, so that's gonna be like that Tuesday.
Would
So
you
yeah,
just
I can start
volunteer
it for you. I can do it for you.
What did you just volunteer me for, Pamela?
No, I said we'll be out of town, so but I can do it for the Pam that week of
It's on the 12th. It's a
Our
Tuesday.
next session is session 4, and Pam is going to be at a training. She's not going to be able to be
Oh,
back
snap.
in position to start the training
At
at 6
6.
because she may not be. She's going to be traveling in between her training and getting back, and so she was asking, do we want to change the date, or should could we start the training and then she comes on later?
Or we could start at 6:30. I don't know how the participants will feel about starting at 6:30. I mean, I don't know.
I think so. Pam, what is Pam Ross? Is that going to be the day that we will both be traveling? I think. Will we be out of
The
town?
12th.
Yeah, we'll be out of town. I told her that we'll be out of town.
Okay. So, but
But it'll probably be during the day when we're
during the day we probably could work it out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
For those 30
Just-
minutes or whenever.
Yeah, it's those 30
It'll be
minutes.
in the
Yeah.
day where we are, because we'll be like 12 o'clock or 1.
Yeah. Yeah. So okay,
Okay.
I think we could do that, Pam. Yeah.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
But Pam,
Okay.
we have to really, this is gonna be Pam Ross, we're gonna have to really make sure we're good.
I know. We'll make
we're-
sure.
We're gonna have to make sure we take pictures of the curriculum because we're not gonna have the book with us.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have to make sure we take pictures and really be prepared. Like
Yeah,
time
because that's
wise
when they're
and all
gonna be
that
done. I think that's session 4, we'll be doing the goals and stuff.
stuff. Okay, and
Whatever it will be.
that's
But yeah,
child development.
and Pam will send us to run a show anyway.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But she
Mhm.
sent us to run a show all the time before, so we should be good.
Okay. All right.
Thank you. Thank you all.
Yeah. Because I think that might be better because that's going to be session 4 and we can just make sure and then you'll come on or whatever. We can do that. And then when you get there, because that'll just be the opening. And does that mean we probably do the opening, the community agreements and stuff like that? Because Gabriella won't be there either because she's going to be out of town too.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Tanetta is trying to come in. I'm like, how did she get out of her breakout room and how do I put her back in there?
Just let her
I
come back
guess
in and then go to the breakout room, and she's gonna be the only one listed on the breakout thing, and just send her back to what room she was in. I asked her which room she was in. You probably don't remember.
I don't remember. Okay, I'm bringing her back.
And just ask her which room she was in, and then go to the breakout room and then send her there. Ask her
Hey,
which room she was
Tynette.
in.
Hey Tynetta, what breakout room were you in?
I was in 3 and I got kicked
3?
out somehow.
Oh, okay, let me see. Let me see. Can I put you back in 3?
No, it's fine. Give me a second.
Okay. Do you see where you can get? Oh, okay. All right. Well, we only got, okay, 6 seconds. So, okay, close all rooms. I think it gives you an extra 60 seconds, right?
Gives you an extra 60 seconds. They have another minute. Yeah. Once you close it, then it's gonna be another minute after it closed down.
Okay, so they've been given 60 seconds. Okay. Give me 1 second. Let me go right here. Okay. Okay, Tiny, when they come back, you can finish your part. And then Pam, you're gonna do the vision.
They already kind of did the part where they connected to their protective factor, didn't they?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I see that now here.
Yeah, they really, yeah. Well, if they had the vision, they would have connected more. Okay.
Recording in progress.
All right.
Hey everyone, welcome back. Why am I? Are you guys hearing me like a echo? No.
Not
Okay.
anymore. We did at first.
Okay. All right. All right. So welcome back. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm starving hungry. So I was trying to have a little snack while you guys were gone. But so I'm not feeling hangry or anything. I am so excited to hear about what you guys share. So let me tell you before we start sharing, we should have said this before you went in there, is that whenever we go into our breakout sessions, it's really important that we share about ourselves and that we have permission before we share somebody else's stuff. So like sometimes, like let's just say Miss Brazil, she says something really like, oh my God, and it really made me think. And then I don't get on here telling all her business. Maybe it was just for all the people in her group. So we want to make sure that we're respectful and maybe even get a little bit of permission before we share anyone else's stuff. But I would love to hear, how did you feel sharing your either about your vision for yourself or your vision board? Please feel free just to unmute and share with us. Give you about a minute each to if you'd like to share your vision with us. Don't everybody just jump off the mic at one time.
All right, I'm Ashley Mendoza, and I think that this vision is a little hard, to be honest with you.
Really?
Because my life contains all around my kids and my husband and my household. And so thinking about yourself for once is hard because I haven't done it in a really long time.
Well, congratulations. I'm glad that you did. And I hope you remember to do it frequently. You are as important as everyone else in the house. So
Amen.
thank you for saying that. That was it, Ashley. I thought you were going to drop something else on it. Ashley just said it was just hard.
Hard because everything. So my ultimate dream in life was always to buy a house, and so we're actually working on that now. I used to have a shopping. I used to like to shop a lot, and I have stopped doing that. I've stopped, being able to save money, which is really hard for me. But I'm putting in these things that I was thinking about the 10-year, the 3-year, how you're doing it, what we talked about last time. And I was just thinking about that's exactly what I'm doing to buy my house. So
that's awesome. That is so awesome. And that you're making sacrifices because you can see it. It sounds like you can see yourself in 10 years. So you're able and willing to make some sacrifices now. That is awesome. Congratulations. Thank you for sharing. And again, you're important. Didn't even take that long to vision, right, Ashley? If you do it more often, you might start coming up with other stuff. Because I'll say this, Ashley. So that might be your dream, but also that is your dream for your family because you're not in a home by yourself. So I'm going to push you, Ashley. You have some homework. I want a vision for just you. Just you. Okay? All right. Don't make me come looking for you, Ashley.
I will.
Would anyone else like to share about their vision for themselves or their vision board?
Well, I'm gonna say I'm learning how to worry about self. I don't bring you about there. I'm just now learning called self. And that's the only thing for now on, not for 10 years until then. Self.
That's good. Yeah, that's a good thing. I mean, it's sometimes, like I said, it could be a challenge when we have so many responsibilities. So I'm glad that's a great reminder. Can I ask for the group here, does anyone here frequently take time to vision or dream for themselves? You can do a thumbs up or drop it in the chat, whatever's clever, unmute.
Every day I dream
that
I can take a shower without my children joining me.
Girl, that's a dream right there. When it'll happen one day, your kids will be in their 20s, but it will happen.
I let go of that dream. It was too hard to keep.
You said what, Miss?
I let go of that dream. It was too hard to keep. I let that dream go. I have not used the bathroom by myself in 8 years.
You what? So you do community bathroom. So you see sometimes, and you know what's interesting is that I'm so thankful that I'm past that. When I have my grandchildren, that's actually very harsh. Oh, Ashley said no, but you're going to start. that is hard for me with the babies coming in the bathroom. I forgot what that was like. So our vision and our dreams for ourselves actually should change from where we are with our family or just where we are in general, you know? So now we just want to dream about sitting on the toilet by ourselves, taking a shower without extra people running around with us, right? And then a few months from now, maybe it'll be something bigger. I don't know. I DK. So I look forward to everyone taking time to vision and dream for themselves. And oh,
Can I
oh,
say
that's a
something, Tiny?
yeah, that's a great point. Yes, ma'am.
I just want to share with everyone. I'm gonna lower my hand. I just want to share with everyone. I want you to think about when you. I'm glad that this topic came up about being able to. It's hard to kind of dream for yourself, but I want you to think about when you're on a plane.
Mhm.
And when the plane is going down, the first thing they tell you to do is put the oxygen on who? Not on somebody else. They tell you to put the oxygen on yourself. Because if you don't put the oxygen on yourself, you can't save anyone else. So when we think about dreaming and we're thinking about what we have to do, it is not being selfish. It's a starting place of where we are. If we can start dreaming for ourselves and making that a real hard, intentional effort, then guess what? The dreams of your children and your family
Yes,
soar
ma'am.
because you've grounded yourself in where you want to go and where in the place where you want to be. So I just want to encourage everybody to understand that in order to dream for someone else, you have to dream and you have to be able to have a vision for yourself because that anchors everything else that actually flourishes from where you are.
Absolutely. Thank you, Pam. And on top of thank you, Pam, for coming in and saving me. And on top of that, it also models for our children because we want our children to flourish and to have their own dreams. And in order for that to happen, we have to model the behavior that we expect. So when they see us caring for ourselves, and as Pam said, it's not being selfish, right? That the importance of taking care of ourselves and dreaming for ourselves, you're actually you're impacting your family in a couple of ways. Shelly, I see you on mic. Did you want to share?
Yeah, so I've been a mom since I've been 16.
Me
And
too.
so my life has been revolving around my children. I'm 42 now, and my youngest is when he made 16 last year, it was like I no longer kind of knew who I was because my identity was always wrapped around being a dance mom, a soccer mom, a football mom. Like I was always, doing something for them. So as all of them got to an age where they were self-sufficient and wanting their own independence, it left me in my feelings trying to figure out what I needed to do for me.
Yeah.
So I got, so because I felt so selfish. Like if I bought myself something, a lot of times I'd take it back because I'd feel like, okay, well, I could have got this for one of them. So I'm now in a more, I'm not going to say selfish era, but more self-focused era and finding things that I like to do and getting back to me. So the last couple of years, that's what I've been focused on. So this was my first vision board, but it helped me to kind of zone in more. Well, family is still very important to me. I am too.
Girl, hold on. I'm giving you a round of applause. That is beautiful. That is absolutely beautiful. And I think you said what a lot of us moms experience. We get lost in that. We get lost in the nurturing and loving on our families, and we forget that we have to nurture and love on ourselves. And so I'm happy for you and glad that you have re-entered and are coming into the opportunity to be able to dream for yourself.
Thank you.
Yeah. All righty. So Pam Braxton, do we have more time or do we need to move on?
We're going to move on.
We need to move on. So, okay. So I want to thank each of you for joining us in our visioning exercise. And again, if you have your vision boards and you did them, please feel free to share them with Pam Braxton so that we can see them later on when we have slideshows. Thank you very much, everyone.
Thank you, Tiny. Awesome. Awesome. Pam Ross, this was your segment where you were going to talk about dreaming and visioning. Uh-oh.
Vision and dreaming, other than what I just said.
That's
Oh.
what I was thinking. I was like, I think that she already did it. I had a slide for you. See,
She's trying to make you
Oh,
work
was
extra.
am I doing the 10-year the exercise that Tiny did?
They did that. They did the exercise last time. Maybe they're I don't know if anyone turned in their homework to show that they did their visioning, but we did do it last time.
Okay. They did that. Well, just echoing what I said about about dreaming and visioning more about what you said. I just want to just echo that. It's very I want to share my story of when I really, well, I kind of always kind of done that, but I was in the shoes of like everyone else of being a parent and just being anchored in who I was. But when COVID happened, I really began to be very introspective about a lot of things around my life and who I was and what my identity was, and around my health, around my goals for my life, and some other things that I wanted to do. And so just having self-reflection every morning and doing those kinds of things. And then also on another personal level, when I lost my husband, it made me really begin to be more and more reflective, because I've always had a partner for over 38 years and I lost him. And so when that happened, it made me even be more reflective of who I was and where I was in the process of my life. So I just encourage everyone to really be, no matter where you are, no matter what you are, whatever you're doing, like I said, it's hard to kind of do it when you're just in the moment of really just dreaming and being where you want to be, but you have to start somewhere. And if you was on a plane and it was an emergency and the oxygen mask came down and you had to save someone, you have to save yourself, because you cannot save anyone else if you don't, because if you don't have any oxygen, you're not there. So I just want to give you guys that image so when you start thinking about being selfish and things like that, because those thoughts do come in your mind or whatever, just think about, because we always going to do what's best for our kids. So we're just naturally, or our family, or our mothers or our sisters or whoever, we're going to, because we're naturally nurturers. We're nurturing people. And so we're going to naturally do that. And sometimes we take care of other people and we forget about ourselves. And I heard someone share about sometimes you just get lost in that process because you're just in the tunnel. You're in that on that road of just doing, of just pushing that pedal of doing. And sometimes we have to stop and really just look at what's in front of us and where we want to go, so we can actually be the examples of what we want. And we have to live and breathe. And sometimes we have to feel and touch what that feels like in order to give that gift to someone else. So that's all I wanted to share with everybody.
Okay. Well, thank you, Pam. Thank you, Tiny. And Jessica said, I definitely received that. All right. Okay. So if you need to take a quick break, if you need to grab something to eat, a snack, some water, use the bathroom, you could do that anytime throughout the session. But we're going to move on. So we're going to talk about SWOT analysis. Now, last time we talked about my personal vision, and you were supposed to think about your 10-year goal, your 3-year goal, your 1-year goal, and your 3-month goal. So the idea was you have this huge, we're dreaming, we got this 10-year goal, right? And then we break it up into small pieces. So we're going to use the SWOT analysis, which is on page 46 if you have your book. So effective leaders use tools. So the SWOT is a tool to accomplish goals. So SWOT is a tool that helps us to self-reflect and informs goal setting so you can move your vision forward. So if I'm going on a journey, I need to know what my environment's going to look like and what tools do I need to get there. So I need to know where I'm going and how I'm getting there We used to use maps. We don't use them no more. We use GPS. So that's kind of like what we're doing here. So the SWOT stands for strengths, weakness, opportunities, and threat. So internal are the strengths and the weaknesses. Those are things that you can control. Opportunities and threats are external things, things that we cannot control. So I'm going to give an example. You see, we have the strengths, the weakness, opportunities, and the threats right here. So the goal, the 3-month goal is I want to lose 15 pounds in 3 months. Okay. This was like a personal example. So what are my strengths? Internal, what are my strengths? So I'm good at time management. I'm goal oriented to make time for me to work out. I have good organizational skills. I can learn how to make a meal plan. I like to do research. I can research a meal plan. And I can research a workout plan as well as a meal plan. So those are my strengths. My weaknesses. So, because I do community outreach, I'm in the car a lot. I'm going to different resource fairs and I do workshops and I'm all over the place. So I eat on the run and sometimes I skip meals. And the main weakness is I love to snack. Anything that's crunchy, popcorn, chips, crunchy food. Like this, like probably when I'm done here, I'll probably go get me a snack, right? So that's a weakness that I have. Opportunities that can help me to lose weight. I have a gym membership. I have workout equipment at home. These are external things. I have an Apple Watch that can help me track my calories and my steps. So those are opportunities. Those are external things. And then threats, external factors that may affect you now or in the future. So I work long hours. I frequently travel and dine out for work. I have a hectic work and family schedule. So these are external things. I have personal and financial stress just like everybody else. And when I get stressed, I eat to calm myself, right? So these are some external factors that can hinder me or threats from me losing the 15 pounds. Does anybody have, I'm gonna take it off share. Anybody have any questions? Does that make sense? The strengths, the weakness, the opportunities, and the threats. What you can control, the internal, what you can't control, the external. Okay, so now I'm gonna ask you guys. Remember, let's go back. When we talked about back here, paying off that credit card debt, and it says within 3 months to pay off the credit card. I'm sorry, the 10-year goal was to retire and start a nonprofit business. And within the first 3 months to get to that goal was to pay off the credit card. Using the SWOT analysis, what is the SWOT if the example is I want to pay off my credit card? So let's look at it. What is a strength? What is a strength or an internal factor in paying off a credit card, your credit card? What is a strength? So somebody, yes, Mercy, yes.
I would say income.
Income. Employed, has stable income. Yes, thank you. Anybody else? That was good. That was on my list. Strength. A strength. I want to pay off my credit card. Have income. What else? What's the strength? A strength. Oh, wait. See some in the chat. Having money management. Yes, that was on my list. Budgeting skills. Yes, if I had budgeting skills, if I had income. Yep, those are strengths. And motivation. I'm motivated to pay off this credit card because I have this 10-year plan I'm trying to get to. Thank you all for that. Okay, weakness. What is my weakness? What could be a weakness to paying off a credit card? What's a weakness? Something internal.
You're a procrastinator, so maybe you just don't get around to doing stuff when you get stressed. You're so busy snacking, you forget to you forget to pay your bills.
Right, right. Impulsive spending habits. Yeah, that's probably me too. But yes, thank you, Tani. Anybody else? What could be a weakness? A weakness for yes.
Eating all your feelings.
Eating all my feelings, that's a weakness for me. Not paying off the credit card. Okay. What about we talked about stable oh wait, something's in the chat. Pay cut. Yes, Shamika. I was just about to say, what if my income is limited? What if my income is limited? And Shelly said, mindset that more money is available to spend. Laid off. Yes. Thank you, Shamika. And thank you, Shelly. Yes. Yes. If I don't have an emergency fund, if I have limited income, if I get laid off, impulsive spending habits. Okay. Now, what is an opportunity? What is an opportunity for me to pay off that credit card? What's an opportunity? That's something external.
I have one, maybe getting an extra job.
Yes. I have side income. Yep. Ashley said new income. Y'all are really good at this.
Self-accomplishment.
I'm sorry. Self-accomplishment, Nikki?
Yes.
Yes. Self-accomplishment. Okay. Financial counseling. We could transfer one balance to a lower interest rate to another card or something like that to save money. That's an opportunity. Oh, Mercy, did you have your hand up?
I was just going to say, if you pay it prior to the actual payment date before the interest accrual goes up, it'd be easier to pay it down because you won't have as much interest.
Pay the card before the interest kicks in. Yep, that's an opportunity. Thank you. And last, a threat. What is an external threat to paying off the credit card? What's an outside threat?
Getting another one.
Getting another credit card? Yes, that is a threat. Yes. I think Ashley said unexpected bills. Yep. Yep, that is really good.
Sales that you can't miss.
See,
because I love me a sale.
Me too. Me too. Love a good sale. Using cards and not making the payments. That is a threat when we do that. And another threat, I think, is when they keep outside, external, is when they keep sending you stuff in your email about this sale, that sale, and they send you stuff in the mail, in your email, and your text messages and all of that. So I think that we have a gist on how to use the SWOT analysis. So refer back to your 3-month goal, when they keep raising your spending limit. Yes, that is so true. Thank you for that, Shamika. So I want you guys to refer to your 3-month goals, and I want you to identify your SWOT for your 3-month goals. What are your strengths, your weaknesses, your opportunities, and your threats for your 3-month goals? Okay. This is all going to tie in. Everything builds on top of each other. Okay. Any questions? I'm going to stop sharing for a second so I can look. We good? Everybody's okay? All right. I'm going to go back. So the next thing we're going to talk about, this is our last section, I believe, and that is SMART goals. Why do you think goals don't work? You know how when we set goals, why do you think they don't work?
Lack of accountability.
Unrealistic.
Yes. Yes. Because they're not smart. Yes.
Lack of
Absolutely.
motivation.
Yep. Lack of motivation, not setting realistic goals. They're not measurable. They're not specific enough. So SMART goals, they're specific, they're measurable, they're achievable, they're relevant, and they are time-based. So what does that mean? Specific, measurable, achievable, related to your values and vision, and timely. Okay. I think, is this in your book? Yeah, this is on page 48. So when we think about SMART goals, this is kind of like a little worksheet that you can use when you're trying to put together your SMART goals. Okay. So I am going to use that want to lose 15 pounds. I'm going to use that as an example. So that's my SMART goal. So it says here, the area that I want to improve. I want to improve my health. That's the area I want to improve. And so then we talk about the protective factor or personal value. I would say parent resilience. That would be my protective factor. And the reason is being strong and flexible, being healthy. I'll be able to help my family. Being healthy helps me with my stress so I can do my job. I have the energy to bounce back whenever I'm faced with any challenges. Good physical health helps with good mental health. And I can be present to help my family. So parent resilience is the protective factor. So what? I'm sorry, somebody say something? Oh, okay. All right, so why? Why is this important to me? Why? To improve my health and be there for my family and to be there for myself and my family. Who do I need support from? Myself and my family. That's who I need support from to be able to do this goal. How am I going to achieve this goal? Well, I'm going to, now this is where the specific come in. So I'm going to work out. This sounds really good, right? I'm going to work out 3 days a week. I'm going to develop a healthy eating plan, and I'm going to drink 8 glasses of water a day. That's how I'm going to do it. When will I achieve this goal? Within 3 months. What will I do this week? Time to start my goal. What am I going to do? So I'm going to walk 1 mile 3 times this week, eat 3 servings of fruit and 3 servings of vegetables, drink 8 glasses of water per day for 3 months. And so my action goal statement is, and then we just put it all together. This is my SMART goal. To improve my health in 3 months, what is that? February, March, April, May 27th, 2024. I will lose 15 pounds by walking 1 mile 3 times a week, eating 3 servings of fruit, 3 servings of vegetables, blah, 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 drink 8 glasses of water per day. Is that making sense? If we just go by this worksheet, we will have a SMART goal because we will be able to answer all the questions. Questions. I know this is a lot, right? And we're going to be practicing this more. Any questions? Does anybody want to try to use the I want to pay off my credit card to identify, let's say, the area I want to improve with the credit card example? The area I want to improve. What do we want to improve?
Credit.
Anybody's credit. I want to improve my credit, right? I want to improve my credit by paying off this credit card. What protective factor do y'all think this could be?
Increasing your credit score could result in a larger purchase down the line. Protecting yourself for that, or protecting your credit for that.
Okay. So when I say protective factor, I mean the 5 protective factors. Let me see if I can go back. Oh, these 5 protective factors. So if we pay off our credit, and you guys are doing really good because I know we're just looking at this and you're kind of stretching your brain. I appreciate that. And no answer is a wrong answer. So out of these 5 protective factors, if we pay off
social and emotional competence.
Social and emotional competence. Okay, and why would you say that?
Because by sticking to a plan and executing that plan, you're showing that you're competent, both, your emotions and everything is in alignment for you to accomplish that goal. So that, to me, that shows some competence.
Okay, is that Shelley talking? Who's talking?
Yes.
Okay, because I can't see you on the side. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Yes. Let me see. I think I got something in the chat. Jessica says self. Okay. All right. You guys are doing good. So let's go back. Okay. So again, we're talking about paying off this credit card. Why would this be important? Why is it important? Think one answer could be just like the area I want to improve to, it's important because I want to improve my credit score. That could be why it's important. It could be important because I'm trying to reach my 10-year goal, or this is my goal. I'm trying to reach my 10-year goal. It could be, again, to improve my credit score to pay off my cars. Why is this important? Who do I need support from?
I'm guessing your family might be really helpful.
Family. Yep. That's what Jessica said, Tiny. She said family. Yep. I think it'd be cool if your family helped you to be able to not go on these shopping sprees whenever stuff is on sale. So yes. And how am I going to achieve this goal?
Do you want your family to take your keys every time you get ready to go shopping? Would that help?
I think so. That's a way. And that's a way to bring the family in too. When will I achieve this goal? I think this is a 3-month goal. So within 3 months, and what will I do this week to start my goal? What can I do this week?
Save money.
Save money. Let's see. What can I do this? Well, this week I can cut that credit card up. I could do that this week, right? Or I can not open the emails when or don't open the mail when I get the Macy's, which I got one the other day. When I get the Macy's sale paper. So that's something that I can do right now. So are you kind of getting how we can achieve these SMART goals? Oh, Jessica said prioritize. Yes. What's important? How are we going to prioritize? What do we do first? So this is how we can achieve our SMART goal, and then we will do our action goal statement. Okay. All right. Any questions? I know this was a lot. I want you guys just to take it in, right? Because this will be for homework. Okay. Any questions before Gabrielle spins the wheel? Because I know we're looking forward to that. No questions?
Pam Braxton, can I add to that? To what
Please,
All
please,
right,
yes.
so one of the important parts of this is that there's a couple of things. One is that these are things that we spoke about earlier. This is a great model for your children. Think about when they have a goal and a vision for themselves and they can have these steps. You all have your books, and so you have the template to be able to do this. Number two, when in the next few sessions, we're going to start our process where we're going to be doing a project, and it's our community action cycle project. And we're going to need to know these strategies in order to complete the project. So if you have any questions about SWOT analysis, about SMART goals or visioning, please make sure that you stay in contact and you ask questions so that you guys can really enjoy the process when it's time to do our projects.
Yes, absolutely. Okay. Like I said, all this builds on each other, right? Because more so in session, I don't know, 6, some 5, 6, somewhere around there, 7, we're going to talk about your community projects. You're going to have to do a SWOT analysis, like Tanya was saying, and SMART goals. Okay. Before Gabrielle does her wheel, I want to do a poll. I've been practicing this poll, right? So we'll see if this works. Okay. Do you all see that? You see the poll?
We do. Oh my gosh, I'm so impressed. We could just leave the meeting now.
I have learned so much about Zoom. Okay. Can you all look what does SMART stand for? What does it stand for? Okay. Did everybody vote? Okay. I'm going to end the poll. Wait, 5 of 12. We still got a few people that did not participate. Okay.
Sorry, I didn't think the R stood for any of it. I thought it was for relevant.
You thought it's for relevant?
Under the SMART
It's
goal?
there. I'm sorry.
thought the R was from relevant.
Kinda.
Yeah, because I'll give her that because on the slide it did say relevant.
Okay.
Yeah, I just chose the one that had the other three because the R was off to me too.
Related. It's related to your values and vision. Related. That's what the book says.
But the slide just says something different, which means we have some
Okay,
people
that's
that are
fine.
paying some attention in this
I
session.
appreciate it. Okay. All right. So the answer is A, B, C. Specific, measurable, achievable, related, timely. Okay. That's what the SMART goals are. That's what they mean. Okay. Thank you for that. Okay. Gabrielle, you want to do your door prize?
Yes, the moment that you've all been waiting for. So some people have left. For the next group, for any reason, if you guys need to step out or leave, just put it in the group chat so I can know. You'll still be eligible. You know, if there's emergency things happen, we get it. But just so I can keep track, please let me know if you guys need to leave or do anything. Just put it in the chat and you can you can send it to me personally. It doesn't have to be for everyone to see. Okay. Oh, I haven't shared my screen. Share screen. All right. Let's do the spin. Ashley Mendoza. You've won the door prize for today.
Congratulations, Ashley.
Thank you.
Congratulations. All right. Okay. And as Gabrielle was talking, I want to say this right quick. Gabrielle takes attendance. So I think everybody has their name up. So that's good. Everybody got their name up. And she usually takes attendance about 10 after. Of course, we want you to be here, at 6. But if you come after, kind of like 10 after, that's kind of like when she takes the attendance. Okay. So we want everybody to get credit. We want everybody to get their gift card that I'll be sending out probably Thursday. So, all right. And so let's see, what else do we have? Got the door prize. Okay, homework. Complete the SWOT and SMART goal for your 3-month vision. Okay. Complete the feedback survey 3, which I'm going to put in the chat in just a minute. And the other thing is, if you have your book, after session 10, there are some literacy resources back here. I was kind of checking those out. There's a lot of resources back here. So there's some stuff, some suggested books for a reading list for infant and toddlers. They have language and literacy development for 3 to 5-year-olds, 0 to 2-year-olds. It's a lot of resources back here. Tips for families. So please look at session 10. There are some resources back there for you. If there are some resources that are not here that you feel like you need for your family and for your children, please let us know. You can send me an email. I have this text message system that I'm learning that I appreciate you guys that have sent me text messages with the Remind app. You can also send me some stuff through the Remind app if you have any questions. And bring a favorite quote to share. If you have a quote that you want to share, please bring it for next session. All right. Any questions? We could put them in the chat. Yes.
I can end this section with a quote.
Oh, wait a minute. I think who said that? Shamika?
Shamika.
Okay,
Yes.
Shamika, before you do that, I think Ashley had a question.
Okay.
Did you have a question, Ashley M. Mendoza? It's two Ashley M's, actually.
I wanted you to go back to the last slide.
Okay. All right. Which, this one?
The homework.
Oh, got you. I'm gonna send it to you too.
Okay.
I'll email it to you.
Okay,
But
thank
yes,
you.
yeah, there you go. Okay. Okay. That was Shamika that wanted to do a quote, end us with a quote. I like that.
Yeah.
What's your quote? Yes.
Don't let anyone steal your joy because they didn't give it to you.
I might use it. What'd you say? Wait.
Ooh, I love that.
Wait a minute. How
Say
you
it
do-
again. Say it again.
Yes.
Don't let anyone steal your joy because they didn't give it to you.
They didn't give it to you.
Mm.
They didn't give it to you. I like it. Like it. We use that. Can I use it, Shamika?
Sure.
I appreciate it. Thank you. Okay. Anybody else? So what did y'all think about this session? Give me some feedback. What are some thoughts that you have?
I think it's important for us to see our goals on paper. I had a therapist that told me that when there's something magical about a pen and a paper. Like when you write something out, it's different than if you take a note on your phone or if you just make a mental note. There's something special about putting a pen to a piece of paper. It's like a different way that we learn. So I think it's motivating whenever you see that written out for yourself. And we don't do that often. Well, if you're like me. So I think that's important.
I agree. Thank you. Anybody else? What are your thoughts about this module 3? Goal setting. Are y'all excited about doing the SMART goals and the SWOT analysis? Are we excited?
I kind of feel motivated about it.
Yeah.
Things that I personally wanted to achieve, but I had never, even though I know what my end game is, I never sat down and figured out what individual steps and how to proceed to actually get there. So this has my mindset changing.
Good. Thank you. And Ashley said, I like the step with the SWOT. Okay. And I think by us doing this, because I actually did lose the 15 pounds. In fact, I lost 30 pounds. So I was able, right, I was able to because it was smart. It was spelled out for me. So I was able to actually do it. So, and I want you guys to be able to actually do your goals too. All right. Well, our next session will be March 12th. Oh, wow. We're done with February. March 12th from 6 to 7:30. Same Zoom link, right? And I will send out an email, probably not tomorrow, but Thursday, with your gift cards and with your homework. I'm going to put the feedback survey in the chat right now. And if you don't have any questions, I guess we will see you guys on the 12th. Pam, Tani, Gabrielle, anything that you want to add?
Just have a great evening. Enjoy the rest of your week and have a wonderful weekend till we see each other again.
Yes, enjoy this warm weather because the cold is coming.
Oh
So
no.
get outside while you can.
Oh no. That don't sound good.
It does not, does it?
Oh goodness. Okay, I'm putting this in the chat. This feedback survey. That's feedback survey 3. Thank you guys for doing the surveys. Y'all have been doing a really good job with the surveys. Thank you. Tiny, you want to play some music for us?
I am. I'm scrolling right now. You guys ready for a little music?
Okay. All right. Thank you all again. We will see you in 2 weeks.